Hello. My name's Everything Explained, and today we're going to be taking a super quick look at the NFL standings. And if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, let me know what you want me to talk about next. Just going to be giving a few thoughts, opinions, and predictions. So let's get into this. In the AFC East, we have the Buffalo Bills leading with a 4-1 record. In the AFC West, we have the Los Angeles Chargers leading with a 4-2 record, but they are also tied with the Las Vegas Raiders, who also have a 4-2 record. And then we have the Denver Broncos 3-3, and we have the Chiefs 3-3 as well. It's really strange to see the Chiefs in that fourth spot right there. I've never seen them off to a season like this since Patrick Mahomes has been on their roster, but I have no doubt they'll turn it around. They still have a lot of time in the season. In the AFC North, we have Lamar Jackson and the Ravens leading with a 5-1 record, and they're followed right behind with the Cincinnati Bengals, who are 4-2. Joe Burrow, very impressive to watch. And then in the AFC South, we have the Tennessee Titans, and they are at a 3-2 record. I'm pretty sure they are going to take this division. I'm not really even going to go into the AFC South too much more. The Jaguars and the Houston Texans aren't. I don't. No disrespect, but they're not competition. They're not competition in this division. So really, we're just looking at maybe the Colts and the Titans, because the Colts still do have a fighting chance. It's just gonna depend how the rest of the season plays out. And then in the NFC, we have the Cowboys leading with a 5-1 record. And then in the NFC West, we have the only perfect team still. This is a really tough division, but the Cardinals are 6-0. The Los Angeles Rams are 5-1. The San Francisco 49ers are 2-3. I believe they had a bye this week. And then the Seattle Seahawks, for the first time, once again in a long time, Seattle has been a big contender team. We always anticipate them making the playoffs. They're not a team that you second guess at all. Russell Wilson, DK Metcalf, it's just. But I understand Russell Wilson does have the finger injury, but at the moment they are sitting at the lowest spot in the NFC West with a 2-4 record. They are, again, they're at the bottom right now. They don't have Russell Wilson. Geno Smith is a decent quarterback, but at the pace Seattle moves at, it's hard to fill Russell Wilson's shoes, is what I'm trying to say. I'm hoping Seattle can turn it around. Like I said, there's still about 9-10 weeks left in the season. But I mean, just in their division alone, their division alone is filled with top contender teams. And I mean, you just look at the Cardinals and the Rams. I mean, I'm not even sure if the Buccaneers can take the Cardinals out at this moment in time. That would actually be a really good game to see. But actually, I believe that they lost to the Bucs in the preseason. Correct me if I'm wrong on that in the comments. But anyway, yeah, Seattle is in a lot of trouble right now. So let's pray for them, and let's hope they can turn the season around, because they normally put on a great show. And then in the first spot in the NFC North, we have the Green Bay Packers leading with a 5-1 record. And we actually see the Chicago Bears were in the second spot last week, I believe. But it looks like the Minnesota Vikings and their win today actually sent the Bears to the third spot. And then in the NFC South, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at number 1 with a 5-1 record as well. So them and the Packers have the same record. And then we have the Saints at 3-2. Again, the NFC is a really tough division this year. This is one of those years where I'm not even sure if the Saints will make it. If I had to make my predictions just today, I would probably, even though the Ravens have a better record, I probably would put the Bills in the number 1 spot. The Bills get the bye week. At the second spot, I would put the Baltimore Ravens, no doubt about it. In the third spot, I'm going to put the Chargers. And then in the fourth spot, we're going to go ahead and put Tennessee in there. For that 5 spot, I will take Cincinnati. In the 6th spot, we're going to put Las Vegas. And then for the 7th spot, it's going to end up being between the Browns, the Chiefs, and the Patriots. And the Patriots are the last option of that. So really, that 7th spot, I believe it'll come down to either the Browns or the Chiefs. They're both 3-3 right now, so we're gonna have to watch and see how the rest of the season goes. But that's the lineup I have for the AFC, and then for the NFC, I'm gonna go ahead and put Arizona at number 1. Arizona gets the bye. I'm gonna put Green Bay at the 2nd spot. I'm gonna put Tampa Bay at the 3rd spot, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put Cowboys in the 4th spot. And then here's where this gets a little bit more difficult. Not so much, because for the 5th spot we're definitely going to put the LA Rams. That's no doubt about it. But again, this is where I say Seattle season really comes in, because they could turn their whole season around. Seattle might go win the next Seattle might go win the next 9 games, but it's going to depend. The Vikings, Bears, and Lions, I'm not really expecting them to make too much more noise so far, but we're going to have to wait and see again. The Chicago Bears just got knocked down in their own division, and we know no one's going to take out the Packers in this division, so I don't want to just discredit them, but I'm going to go ahead and actually X out all of them for playoff contenders. So Green Bay is the only one in the NFC North that I see making the postseason. And in that 5th spot again, I put the Rams. In the 6th spot, it's going to come down between the Niners, the Seahawks, the Saints, and the Panthers. So we actually have 3 more spots. So at this moment, I'm going to go ahead and at the 6th spot, at the 6th spot, we would, if it was today, it would be New Orleans. But I believe Seattle's going to come back and take that 7th spot. But I'm forget what I said earlier. I'm going to go ahead and put New Orleans in the 6th spot, right behind the LA Rams. And then in that last spot, I believe the Seahawks are going to turn around. I think they're going to send the 49ers back to the 4th spot. I know Garoppolo is injured, I believe. So I don't see the 49ers staying in that 3rd spot too much longer. And I like Taylor Heineke, but I also don't see the Washington football team getting into the postseason this year. Jalen Hurts, again, amazing person to watch. I love him. He's a great quarterback, and he's really growing on me. But he's not postseason material yet. And again, the Vikings, Kirk Cousins, he's been balling, but I'm not sure I see him there yet. So, those are just my my predictions. I think Seattle's going to take the 7th seed, but I could be wrong. We're going to have to wait and see. My name's Everything Explained. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, subscribe. Let me know what you want me to talk about next in the comment section. I also have a video on NFL Week 6. You can check that out. It should be right over here, right here on the side. So you can check that out. All kind of scores and my breakdown. Just going over, having a quick review on the NFL Week 6. So again, my name's Everything Explained, and I'll catch you in the next one.